We're both chewing. I feel like we'll start now.
Probably start. Welcome back to the Back Post, everyone. What episode is it?
It's episode 14.
Here it is.
Maybe.
I think it is.
I think it is episode 14. The Inkudu of pods. Took me a while to remember who the fuck our number 14 was there. He's not even with us, is he? He's number 14 at Monaco right now. Doesn't matter. Hello.
Welcome back. We're already back with a Josh Weird.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird pod because, let's be honest, I'm annoyed because
He's annoyed.
I'm going to have a mixed pod because at the end of the day I like talking about how shit Chelsea are. It brings me joy. But also this pod is it's almost a fucking Chelsea special this week because that's the only thing of note that's really happened.
It's true, yeah. It's the news.
Yeah, so I'll just let you start. Because you're a Chelsea fan and you're sad.
Very sad. Very sad indeed. I think we should start with Malmo last week. So a week ago, we played Malmo in the Europa League. We won 2-1. That's beside the point. The lineup was fucking atrocious. Right. Start Callum Hudson-Odoi. Just fucking start him already. You stupid man. Start him. Right, why are you playing Willian and Pedro? Right, over him. Like, just play one of them. Play him. Then sub one of them on. It's not that hard.
I know we've stopped doing the quiz, but I've got a bit of a question for you.
Oh, good.
How many minutes do you think Hudson-Odoi has played for Chelsea since the transfer window shut?
It's like 16.
It's 19.
19, yeah, I saw it the other day. It's fucking ridiculous. Didn't he play at 200 before as well? For God's sake, just play him! We have this talent. You know, Zappa Costa comes on as well. Oh, that's a different game. Doesn't matter. Oh my God, that pissed me off. I didn't watch that game, Valentine's Day, with Hope. Shout out to you. But I'm glad I didn't because that lineup was shit. Even though we won, doesn't fucking matter because we should win that game and we should win with Callum on the pitch. That's all that bugged me with that. Let's move on to United. And Loftus, you deserve a spot as well. I think he's had some injury problems recently, but still he should be playing when he's fit, especially in these games, especially when he scored a fucking hat-trick.
At least you didn't do an Arsenal.
At least we didn't do a fucking Arsenal.
And they had a full strength squad out, pretty much.
That's the only thing that was
maybe
a saving grace for us.
If Odoi played, and you drew, would you be happy if Odoi played and you drew?
So it's
if Loftus and Odoi played and you drew, let's say 2-2, but you get 2 away goals, are you happier than 2-1 than not playing?
I am, you know.
Just because it's
showing Sarri's putting a bit more.
Did Jorginho play?
Heart in.
I think he did.
He put a pretty strong squad out.
You don't have that.
He plays at Ampadu.
You don't have another pointless, non-centre defensive centre.
He plays at Ampadu when he doesn't play Jorginho, which is insane. But yeah, so that was annoying. We play Malmo again this week, and I'll speak about that in the part 2. But that just really pissed me off. I think that pissed me off more than the United game, which we can go into because, quite honestly, United were just sick, and we just wasn't. We just played the same football we've played for about half of the season that has been played so far, and that is what hasn't worked, and it continued not to work.
And it could have been. It was one of those classic low scoring batterings.
Yeah.
It could have been so much more.
Every time we took a corner, the counter tackle was on for Rashford, and he was against our defenders, and quite.
Oh yeah,
quite frankly,
it was such a simple tactic.
It was so
ping. Rashford's gone. Oh no, Jorginho still. Oh no, he won't. No, because it's Jorginho.
Quite luckily, we had. David Luiz looked a bit of a shambles against Rashford as well. Azpilicueta had a bit of a basic game, but at times he did look strong against Rashford, but in other parts he looked awful. I can't say much about that. Rashford, you sick. United, you sick. You fucking horrible cunts. So why are you sick now?
I mean, that's been a debate that's going on. Should they be praised or should they be...
They should be praised.
Should they be praised or should they be sort of reprimanded for, like, they obviously always had this talent, or is it that impossible to showcase that talent under a manager like Mourinho?
No, possibly is. You saw the last season.
Then again, you've got a similar system to... You've got pretty much the same squad that won a league. pretty much, and look at you now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, admittedly, you're taking away a key player and putting Jorginho. We'll never stop mentioning this. But,
no, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's so sad. And we spoke about this yesterday, and it's so sad because it's raining and I need to skateboard home. Anyway,
oh no,
that's peak.
Anyway,
sorry. I'm never normally for manager leaving, especially this early, and I don't think I am yet. But I'm really getting pushed to the edge now. I really am. I wanted Conte to stay, or even Mourinho.
In Jay's credit, he has been loyal to all the Chelsea managers that's time is up.
Yeah.
But I
Conte, I would have happily have kept it. He won 2 trophies with us. He could have won another one. Fucking. But anyway, I'm getting pushed close to the edge with Sarri now, and I understand that he's got a system, and I respect that because a lot of good managers out there have a system, but they're not as stubborn as Sarri. There is wiggle room. There is as well. There's that idea that this isn't working right now. We've got United. We should probably shift at least 1 thing, 2 things to make sure that we get a result out of this. But no, he just persists.
Well, yeah, and one incredibly, it might have been an easy tactical maneuver to do there is it's either Pogba or Son that is the best player in the Premier League on form right now.
Yeah, right now.
Just on form. Just it's Pogba or Son. Maybe Pogba edges it. Pogba's been an absolute machine.
Yeah, he's been really good.
If only you had some sort of player that you could just stick on him.
Yeah.
Some sort of again we mentioned it, but I know you want to do your little tactical shift, but don't even move Jorginho. Let Jorginho do the bullshit, but just put Kante alongside him.
Yeah, and then play fucking Kovacic, Barkley, or Loftus-Cheek just in front of them, and then it's.
I would say what is really the difference between Sarri ball and a 4-3-3 attacking? What can he not play a 4-3-3 defensive? Because that's. I don't know. Or in that case, it probably becomes the standard Premier League formation of a 4-2-3-1. But
it'd work though, because then we have Jorginho doing his bit of the passing and the distribution, but also Kante is the machine that runs up and down, making sure that nothing's getting back. If he stayed there instead of being up here when there's a counter attack on, we're not getting compromised. So I'm getting pushed. It's fucking horrible, I must admit, to be a Chelsea fan right now. And the thing is, like, I've seen it a lot of times now. Just welcome back down to fucking earth, innit?
I think Chelsea fans haven't spent enough time on planet real football.
No, we haven't.
That's why I like watching United fans nowadays, because they're starting to accept what they are. They expect more still, and they should, because they are the biggest club in the world. But after all these years of glories and Ferguson left and it all went downhill, and you've obviously been there, but probably not for 15 years. 2004, yeah, you haven't been a shit club.
I've been a shit club
15 years, and that's football. Yeah. Leicester can win the league, City can buy the league, but eventually you currently owe a man that's not even allowed in the country who runs your football club billions.
Yeah.
And he is on the run. He's an Iranian citizen. He can't be back. What's going to happen when he leaves?
I think he'll just sell us.
It's so much money.
Yeah, I think the price is like 3 billion.
It's madness.
It's insane, isn't it?
I've actually got a few stats.
Some madman will come in though, won't he, and buy us?
Probably, but then again, and this isn't just me being a dick. You're coming to London to buy a club.
Yeah.
Tottenham's going up for sale soon.
Yeah, you'd go Tottenham over us right now.
But you got an NFL franchise, the new stadium, a young squad.
100% you'd go for you guys over us right now.
So I've got some stats for you. And this is since Claudio Ranieri managed Chelsea, right? This is every single sacking and the amount of money Chelsea have paid them to pay off their contract.
Oh, mate, it's going to be so much,
okay?
Isn't it?
So Claudio Ranieri, 6 million.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho, number 1, 18 million.
Part 1.
Avram Grant, 5.5 million. Scolari, 12.6 million. Ancelotti, 6 million. AVB, so I've got 12 million. Di Matteo, 10.7 million. Mourinho, part 2, 9.5 million. And Conte, 9 million. That's 89.3 million. Sarri will be the cheapest manager they ever have to let go, only owing 5 million, pushing that total up to 94.3 million.
That's insane.
What's the most you've ever bought a player for?
Was it Kepa? It was Kepa
75.
for 75, so we paid more to get rid of managers. It's such a shit model, and this is why I'm still hanging on to the fact that Sarri could do. Because look, you look at the start of the season, just as an example. Has that gone off?
It's gone off.
Alright, sorry for the peak audio.
Our mic's been a piece of shit.
So now,
should we just roll with it for a bit?
yeah, we'll just roll for it.
Okay, because we're almost done.
But that's why this is that model is why, as a Chelsea fan, I'm frustrated, and I do just want to give him a bit of time. Just please sort it out, but stop being a dick at the same time. It's such a weird position, and like you say, welcome back down to earth. We're still in the Carabao, which we probably will lose. We're still in the Europa League. We're still fighting for 4th place. We're still in a good position. So you know what?
You're fighting a losing battle for 4th place there.
Yeah, for sure. But if we win the Europa League, which is a big ask, don't get me wrong, but if we win it, we'll still get Champions League, which is ultimately the goal.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just call part 1 the Chelsea part.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about some of the stuff afterwards. The only bit of news I'll leave you, and the final Chelsea note I have.
Right.
I don't want to upset you.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But Bakayoko said he probably doesn't want to return.
But what are we going to do without him? I hate you back here. Okay.
Right, okay, so we've had your miserable little club now. It's done. We spoke about this last week. Obviously, we recorded afterwards. Tottenham are doing alright. That's fun. Obviously...
What did I write? I think I wrote Spurs destroyed BVB and Spurs are just good.
I mean, one thing that I will say, and you can't take the shine off it really, because that's what a glorious European night that has allowed us also a bit of wiggle room to. I mean, we can't be complacent, but we can sort of chill out the second leg a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Just keep it tight. Don't have to be bolting down the wings. The only thing that takes the shine off it slightly is what has happened to BVB. Do you know about this?
No, what's happening?
So they were like 10 points clear at one point this season.
Yeah, no.
And they've just gone on a mad streak of drawing every single game. They just lost 0-0 to bottom of the table.
Did they?
Frankfurt.
I knew they were playing bottom of the table.
They threw a 3-0 lead away against Werder Bremen in the cup, I think it was. They threw a 3-0. They didn't throw a 3-0 lead. They went they scored 3 but still conceded. It was a 3-3 draw in the league. They've drawn 1-1. And Bayern are just sneaking up now. And it's such a shame because I'd have really liked to see Dortmund. I would like to see us smash Dortmund in the Champions League, but I would have liked to see them win the league.
No, yeah, for sure. It's better than Bayern in it, isn't it?
But yeah.
That's crazy. I remember the 3-3s and that.
Yeah, it's been a strange one. So, maybe we're not playing the best Dortmund that it was at the start of the season, but if you can only beat what's in front of you, and
yeah, still a good Dortmund now.
Did bits.
You beat Dortmund and Arsenal couldn't even beat Partey. So.
That was a glorious 2 days. It's good. We have won every Premier League game that's been asked to us, not convincingly by any means. Last minute winners. Last minute.
So many last minute winners.
Yeah, but that's how you win games in Premier League. And a worrying yet good thing is that Kane's back in full training.
So that's mad, that is, isn't it?
He's a month ahead of the schedule. What? I don't think he's human.
A bit dangerous though, because he gets injured a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, but they wouldn't let. So the issue is, the thing is with him as well is, I personally think he should probably wait. I mean, maybe Burnley's a game we don't need him in.
You don't.
I'd trust Llorente against Burnley, although they can be annoying.
You didn't need him to be.
But
BVB.
There's a medical. We don't need him to be BVB.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, sorry. But there's an entire medical staff behind him going, oh, he's all right.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, just to be 100% safe, because at the end of the day, even though you're doing amazing without him, he is still your best player. You need to protect him.
Yeah.
He did look tired.
Well, then again, you can't. If Harry Kane says he's playing, he's playing.
That's for sure.
And as much as Pochettino does have all the control at our club, Kane just goes, "No, mate, come on." And it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
He's like, fair enough.
Yeah,
keep that man happy. Keep that man happy. Keep him at our club. So that's all I have to say. Really, we've got Burnley next. Last time we played Burnley, it was incredibly tight, but we won it in the 89th minute. Ericsson goal, I believe.
Peter Crouch, though.
Peter Crouch, but Llorente. It's the battle of tall bastard strikers. Exciting times. It's gonna be League Two. It's gonna be a little condensed League Two match. I'm excited.
A 4-4 with just headers.
Yeah, that's all I have to say really. Obviously, last night was Liverpool have had having a big week.
Yeah.
They just drew to Bayern, which is Bayern's first clean sheet in 2019.
Fucking hell,
So maybe Liverpool should have done better, but also they were defensively fucked, so
Yeah,
they were
to be
probably
fair,
being
to
very
get-
conservative.
To get a clean sheet with that defence is good, but
To not allow Bayern the away goal is probably crucial.
yeah, so it's a good result, but still, what a boring night in the Champions
Oh yeah,
League.
not a single goal.
Not a single.
I mean, Leon are a very good team, and I actually have them to maybe shot Barca. You know,
It's
the kid,
possible.
Hi, Moussa
They
Dembele, and
fucked up,
Dombele is a beast.
They fucked up City earlier on in the
Yeah,
competition. So.
I'm thinking, but I think Barca might get a little bit too relaxed.
Where are Leon in the league?
I believe they're second.
Oh,
I know they beat PSG, but PSG is still
yeah, they're like 14.
flying off. But Leon are the only team to beat them, I think.
Yeah, so Leon, you know, it's not impossible, especially, you know, like Barcelona, you know, a bit complacent as well. So.
Yeah, and Suarez has scored 1 in 17.
That's insane.
Mad stat. But
One
then
in
again, maybe his
17.
age is just starting to show now.
How old is he now?
He's 33.
I was surprised to think that
He went to
top
Barca quite
club.
old.
Top club and he's still playing. Like, fair
Yeah.
play to him, but fuck him, he's a cunt now.
And then obviously Liverpool go straight from that to probably the biggest game of the weekend.
Easily? Biggest game of the weekend?
Well, you know.
Well, Burnley's a bit bigger.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, if you really give a fuck about Red Saturday.
The
Sunday,
Red
whatever they call it.
Sunday!
But, yeah, Tim Sherwood's doomed us all for that.
The El Clasico. Not the El Clasico.
Tim Sherwood has come out and said that this is the worst time Liverpool could play United and they should be worried. So, because Tim Sherwood said it, Liverpool have won. Fucking idiot, Tim Sherwood. With your stupid Gile.
It is.
Oh.
It's silly.
And then Chelsea play.
We don't play. We play.
Oh, you got the cup, haven't you?
So we play Malmo again tomorrow night, which is tonight for the pod. Fucking Callum better start. That's all I want to say about that. Just start him, you fucking idiot. And then we go on to play the Carabao Cup final next week. We don't have Premier League this week. We have our next Premier League game is Wednesday.
Against?
You.
Oh, shit, it is, isn't it? You're not here.
No. Yeah.
He's missing this.
I know, I'm
Knobhead.
back in, bro. Soz, mate.
Well, that'll be... I don't want to say anything, to be honest, because let's see how this week goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
You might be wounded dogs after the final, lashing out. I always like, especially when there's a big final, I always like to look back on games that you've played against the team you're in a final with and maybe see if there's any form that we can talk about, like your record v City.
I don't like that. I don't think that counts for anything. No, you know what, right? We're gonna probably lose the final, and we deserve to lose the final. So I'm not too fussed, to be honest.
Wow.
Like, because if we go in and we win, fucking incredible, especially against City, especially the club that spanked us 6-0. But what are you doing, bro?
There you are.
Oh, thank you.
There's the towel. You can throw it in anytime you want, mate. There you go.
Straight away. No, before the game. No, mate, it's you know what I mean though. It's fucking. It's like if we play the way we've been playing, especially we literally played them. Was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and they beat us that bad? Like I'm not optimistic about the game, but of course I'll support and watch, and hopefully if we win, it's amazing. We win a trophy. Sarri wins a fucking trophy, which will be mad.
It's the Chelsea model. Somehow you'll pull through and he will win the fucking Carabao and he doesn't deserve anything from this season.
He deserved stuff at the start of the season. I'll give him that. 16 games run.
So did Watford. Watford went on mad
Yeah,
at the
they
start.
did.
So did Arsenal. Arsenal went 23 games beaten and did fuck all.
Yeah, but we can still win in the Europa League. They can't.
Why?
I don't know why. Why did they?
They've
lose
got a better
against
strike
Barca?
force than you.
They-
You've
they-
both got a shit defence.
Yeah, but they can't
And
beat
your
Barca,
midfield
bro.
doesn't have Jorginho. But the thing is, it's very sad. But Arsenal will come back against Barca. At the Emirates, and you know.
Yeah, of course, but they couldn't beat them then. One game. It's a bit peak, isn't it? But, you know, that's football, isn't it? Football's mad.
True. Yeah.
I think the only thing I've got left on my notes is Icardi situation. I nearly said Icardi.
Icardi situation. I don't know much about it, but I know I've read it, and they stripped him of the captaincy and gave it to Handanovic.
It's all because of his wife, though, isn't it? But she keeps she's on a talk show and she just keeps slagging off all of his teammates.
Yeah, but you have to remember that he stole that wife.
Off his hero.
So
and the children.
I don't know. I think Icardi's a very, very good player, but
he's a snake.
He's a Chelsea player, isn't he?
Apparently he's been linked with Chelsea, and it's like...
He's a Chelsea player. Right, actually, that's the we can quickly discuss then. If you don't want Icardi, have we got a verdict on Higuain yet?
Oh, no. I haven't got a verdict on him at the minute. He
scored a banger against Huddersfield, and then that's it.
That's it. He scored 2 goals.
I know, but we only care about the banger.
Yeah. No, not really.
I would say he's literally done nothing.
He's done nothing, but you can't say anyone's done anything, and it's a bit hard to shine in a squad that's a bit depleted, isn't it? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there, because...
Would you swap him for Icardi? Straight swap?
I don't know.
Yes, you would.
I don't know.
Don't be silly.
He's a snake, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but so's Higuain. Is fat.
I knew you were going to say fat. He's fat. Fuck. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Big Hig could do something. Maybe, give him some time. I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore. The thing is, our fixtures has been so poor. We've had City, then Malmo, then United, then we've got City again, then we got the Malmo, then City, then you. So it's like the only two fixtures, Malmo, is the only rest we've had, if that makes sense. Like, some tough fixtures, and we shouldn't be winning like every single one of them, but to be getting smacked in every single one of them is a bit embarrassing.
Tottenham had a rest. This is the first time in like 2 months that I haven't seen Tottenham play in like a week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't really know what to do.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
I think as well. I think we did a bit. We've obviously gone return to training, but we didn't do any of that warm weather bullshit, which normally I don't mind. But I think Poch just looked at our entire squad, who were literally like, oh, and he just went, all right, everyone just fuck off for a bit. Have a nice time. Because
imagine how good that felt for him as well. Like, just
like,
went home.
Like, you've won everything you needed to win.
And you have a lie.
Fuck off and go home.
Yeah,
they've had a lie. Spurs have had a lie in, and they're going to come back, and hopefully they'll be alert for Burnley.
And Harry Kane just comes to training like, right lads, he's got fresh legs.
He's alright. And then Poch has gone, who the fuck do you think you are? But you see how this team's performed. You're not getting away with this fucking squad. Llorente like stands over him and starts punching him, and Poch's like, come on Llorente, and then he just nuts him with his perfect, beautiful face.
It's sad. Yeah, that's fair.
I think we've seen the last of Harry Kane. I think he's done. I think Llorente is the league's best striker. Yeah,
evidently.
So it's
That's the
to be
title.
fair, Jenny,
That's the title.
I know
of this
it's.
Llorente's the
I am being slightly tongue in cheek, but he's done bits.
He's done really well, to be fair. But the fact that when they first started playing him, everyone was like, oh fucking Llorente this. Oh, he didn't score in this game. He's shit. Then he's just going, you know what? Shut the fuck up, everyone.
Headed a few home. He's really good. Like
that header, was it against us?
No, that header against you was good, but the one
against Watford it's down here. And he should have kicked it, but he just went down instead. Like, that's insane. I can't put my phone because it's blocking the light from your face.
That's fine. He's been good. If there's ever a speciality player, I don't think there's a player better in the league at the moment at knocking down a long ball to sort of play a yard next to him who they can get a shot away. He basically is the equivalent of a brick wall. Or a plank of wood. Just hit it off him.
He's a better Giroud.
It bobbles off him. Someone shoots it.
He's a better Giroud.
All right, I like that.
That's what it is. He's a better Giroud.
I don't know how players don't know what's going to happen. Oh shit!
It's coincidence, aren't they? They should just stand like wherever the next player is. It's insane.
It's good. I think that's it. Coming to you in part 3, we have no fucking idea.
We actually have no clue what's going to happen.
Why we do this pod at my house? It's not. It's because it's actually at Jay's.
Imagine trying to do it in my room. My room's like not even half the size of this.
It doesn't have a sofa.
Doesn't have a sofa. We'd be on my bed.
Let me tell you a tale now. Oh my god.
Welcome back to the bed.
The back post in the bed special.
Cozy edition.
Coming
to you next week.
Nothing's coming to you next week. He's a fucking arsehole.
We are. We're still going to be an episode because we consistently bring out episodes.
Well, when are you going?
Skype or something?
When are you off?
Bro? Tuesday.
Since you could do it. Well, what time?
I'm not sure.
Sorry about this, guys.
I'm not sure.
What, early?
I'm not sure.
I forgot, well, we can either do it Monday night or we can Skype.
Amazing.
It's so difficult. It's working tonight. You can't do the edit. It's fucking. I'm gonna do it in the autumn video. That's kind of
So basically, all this will be is advertising of things.
That's not all it's gonna be.
Well, in this third part, like so, basically, some things have happened.
Some things have happened.
It's not really a spoiler because I'm sure you know, but it happened. It happened.
It happened.
It happened. We went
Finally.
to Oldham Morecambe. What happened? Who knows?
Who knows?
No. If only there'll be some sort of video
Of our
of our
experience.
experience
And-
at this
and the-
mighty, the boundary.
The
park.
Balti Pies.
Pies. Oh, if that's enough. I mean, any football Balti pie is just.
Watch the video just for the Balti Pie. It's fucking
Go and get
insane.
yourself a Balti pie. Not even from Oldham. Any football ground. If you've never had a Balti pie from a football stadium, then you're missing out because there is no.
You're not a
Balti pie.
football fan.
I
if you
work in a
haven't.
pie shop, and I shouldn't say this, but no pie is nicer than a microwavable stadium pie after a few beers.
It was like the 60th minute, and Josh was like, "I might get another pie." Like we were just tempted. Like, but yeah, it was a mad game, mad day. Go watch the video. No. Yes, go watch the video.
Yes. And then also we've done the quiz now. That's done. Victory. We're scrapping Bless because what we're essentially doing now is we're pretending we're giving you more content. But what we're actually doing is we're just leeching off the pod, taking away segments, like badly slicing up a cake and pretending there's more.
Have you seen that Chuck E. Cheese thing? Have you seen that Chuck E. Cheese thing?
This is why we need content, because
No,
otherwise you talk about sugar
no.
cheese.
Have you seen it? So the Shane Dawson did the whole series, like, and it's about like how there's a pizza, and because none of the slices are like actually in shape. So the idea is that
the theory is that they just take old pizza. Yes, I have seen that.
So we're doing that with the Chuck E. Cheese
podcast. Yeah.
podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, but obviously Jay again wasn't here.
Fuck off,
But
man.
Bless happened.
Best happened.
Can't give too much away. But I'll try and summarise.
Yeah, just
There was positional changes.
we
was-
didn't have everyone.
Moments of glory, of difficulty, of perseverance in the face of adversity, where for the first time ever we didn't have the advantage. We had the 9,
Oh.
they had the 11. No,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Watch that video will be out on Sunday and every Sunday thus forward.
I mean, for like 4 weeks.
For
'cause then I
4
think we're done.
There'll be a Bless FC episode.
Yeah, but some moments, some times to be had. You'll now see me changing and talking about it, so it looks like I did it on the day, or on a different day to this. I didn't. Keeper. But also some atrocious filming by me, because we had 9 players. The guy that said he would film couldn't make it, and it was just me on a phone trying to quickly set my phone up while the ref was like, "Keeper, you ready?" And I was like, "Fuck, no, I'm not ready." So there is a slim chance I filmed my bag for half an hour. For half an hour, there's just footage of my bag. Which
The
is
best
very,
part of the video.
which is very sad.
But yeah, no. Next week's will be much better, of course, because we'll have more personnel and a camera there, just like the first one. That's up on my channel.
It'll be better next week, I promise.
But it'll be funny still. Tune in Sunday.
We're probably gonna lose now, aren't we? We've missed the 2 glory
Results.
And
We could talk about our next game. Our next game is the same fixture of our 3-3 draw, where we went down 3-0. Then
3-0.
we were up 3-0, sorry, and then we went to 3-3 because the ref was fucking shit. Jack got a red card. That game
they're not unrelated things. Jack got a red card because the ref is fucking shit.
Yeah.
He got sent off for a very fair tackle. We've discussed this, and then
we're playing them.
their team got back into the game via essentially a worldie and 2 dives.
Yeah, and wasn't one of them offside as well, or some shit? Like, it was insane.
No, but they did 2-foot Tom in the box, remember?
Yeah.
As attacker, they're attackers.
Yeah.
2-footed down man in the box and very dangerous tackle.
So
Anyway, so that's happening.
Exciting.
It's all gonna be fun. It's all
The
gonna
back
be good.
post is popping, man.
It's popping off.
It's going good. I'm excited.
Now,
what do you want to talk
I don't know. We don't really have much to say.
How's your week been?
It's been alright. I've seen you throughout most of it because that's how it works. I don't have any other friends.
You do. You got Jack and Jack.
It's been good. That's fair. No, it's been good. Yeah. I've got fucking nothing. We can just edit. We can just make a little pause here. Have you got anything to say?
You got a good like. Oh, I keep doing that. You got a good like. Would you rather or something?
Oh, can tell a story. Tell a story. Story time.
Story time, Josh.
So, non-football related. Either me and Jack and Jay, not my flatmate Jack, went out to the for a few drinks. Why were we drinking again?
It was after the BBB game, actually.
Sorry, it was after Tottenham BBB, so I'm in a good mood. It's all going off. We go to Yes for 1, get an Uber, go to Crazy Pedro's for 2. It's getting a bit messy. We all decide to go to the casino. Jay doesn't, unfortunately. Jay
had to be up at 9
goes home. Again.
You make it out so bad.
We're playing some Would You Rathers. So we get to the casino and we meet. There's me, Ricardo. There's 4 of us. There's 4 guys. Yeah. And there's 2 guys drinking together. One is mixed race and one is elderly and white. Mm-hmm. That's quite important for this story. And as we're saying, we're all having a bit of a chat. We accidentally get talking to them. It's perfectly nice guys, seemingly. And then I'm doing some Would You Rathers. So like, some classic ones, some classic quite disgusting Would You Rathers, which maybe I won't get into right now on this pod. But basically, it all accumulates into one of my favourite questions, which is, from a standing start, no run-up, how far do you reckon you could kick a toddler? Pretty far.
How old?
Toddler, I don't know. Yeah, 3, 2.
Pretty far.
As long as you get a loft on it, like it's got a scoop.
You can't just
side foot a toddler. You got to get some. But anyway, that question got a few chuckles. We're having a few drinks, they're flowing, it's on it. Oh, God, I reckon pretty far, yeah, cool, sick. Random white old man has very one specific criteria that he needs to know before he can answer this question. And he articulately expressed this by asking if the, quotation marks, bugger was black, end quotation marks. To which a steely silence fell upon the room.
Enough. Yeah, it would be weird if it was someone went, yeah, 2 right.
I pint down yet on the table. See you later, mate. Have a good night.
Everyone.
And the guy that was with him joined us for the rest of the night because he was like, "Fuck that." So,
yeah, mixed race.
Yeah. Moral of the story: if you're gonna be racist, try not to be, but if you insist,
because you're a knob,
just maybe don't do it with the strangers. maybe do it with your other trusted racists.
Yeah, of course.
Or maybe vet me a little bit. Make a tiny little racist joke, and if I'm on board, yes, I'm gonna go big racist now. Don't just come out straight with the full-on hard-hitting racism. That's maybe not the motto we should be taking from this, but
don't be racist.
Maybe a better motto. But if you are going to be a racist, be careful.
Stop.
Just
that was a good
on
story.
the DL.
That was a mad story. Yeah. I remember you telling me that the other day, and I was just like,
no, you meant to pretend it's the first time I've told you.
No, of course not. Everything we say on the pod is like repeated.
No, it's not. We don't know each other. We don't even talk outside the pod. Right.
We meet here at a designated time. I don't have any bad stories this week, and I think I had to go home. Nothing happened at home really. Saw my girlfriend, saw my cat.
Alright, okay, we're going now.
My cat was ill the other day.
That's so sad.
He threw up.
Is he like what? Just the common cat cold?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's sad.
Maybe, I don't know. I gave him a bit of milk that might.
Right, we're gonna go now.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Tell your dad.
Tell your father.
Fuck's sake.